I know it's been a while, but hello and welcome back to We the Revolution. So when we left off, we had been climbing up in power. Don't think it's gonna let me click it right now because I think we're gonna need to read this situation, and I don't want to accidentally lose some of this dialogue because I've done that before. So let's just read what he has to say and let's get to the trial. So the situation is slipping out of the convention's control, and they think that we will clean up their mess once they have finished. Dear judges of the Revolutionary Tribunal, every day the enemies of the Republic become greater in number. We are making an effort to weaken the traitors, but if we are to succeed, the tribunal must be faster and more decisive. No more shall we sentence people to prison. Enough with the prolonged trials. Whenever you approach a straightforward and obvious case, the investigators will shorten the files, and according to the law of 22 Perile, you judges will be able to sentence the accused immediately after identifying them. No trial would be necessary. Robespierre. That seems dangerous. What, are we going to decapitate people in droves now? Traitors and enemies of the Republic. But of course. So there's going to be no prison now? Today we only have several minor cases to deal with. The Roland's thugs executed the assassination attempt. Pache paid for it. I still don't know who planned it, though. Okay. So in the hierarchy, so we're here. So there's Danton. There's Pache. Mayor of Paris, an outspoken supporter. He achieved the status by slowly climbing the ladder to the sound of widely spinning moral compass. He did not shy away from gambling and engages in any profitable venture presented to him for a share of the profits. He would befriend the devil himself. Okay. And then Danton, an attorney himself, he knows the law as well as the tribunal's judges. This fact is considered by many to be the only thing keeping him alive in light of the numerous accusations of the corruption and treason against him. Even more important, however, is his ability to deliver fiery speeches that result in the dismissal of all potential charges. His rivalry with Robespierre has become the talk of the town, and their official relationships are often referred to as harsh friendship. Okay, so those are the two new ones. I don't know if our goal is to, overthrow Robespierre or just kind of keep going up. I don't know if that's going to be what eventually happens. Notebook. We have a good relationship with our son. Good relationship with our father. Good relationship with our wife. Good relationship with the younger son. Position and hierarchy. Okay, so as we keep going up, our reputation goes up. But we're an enemy of the courthouse because we went against the jury. So we have that for 2 more days. And then the minister's wife fled because we killed Roland. So we had that for 6 more days. And we've sentenced a lot of people to death. Now what? Oh, quick cases. Quick cases. Decide the fate of each defendant with care. You will not be able to take any decision back. Pay attention to who supports the defendant. So, Cedric compared? I don't know how to... I don't freaking know. I'm, guessing here. A 12-year-old knocked over a woman passing by, ruining her dress. The boy found it very entertaining. He was then chased by the victim's husband. When caught, he tried to blame his younger friend, who, according to the witness, had nothing to do with the incident. Well, he's not gonna die from that! He's a child! Oh, I don't even get to, it's, one and done. Because I was gonna say, do I get to see who likes what decision? Okay, the laundress Corinne Chardin killed her neighbor, with a kitchen knife. The tragedy took place in the apartment. She claims that they attacked her, but there are neither witnesses nor evidence to prove it. So I can't even see. Oh. Well, they like that. Apparently they didn't like that, so maybe we need to make this guy innocent. We learned from information that the son-in-law has been appointed to the lead of Department of Supply before he met the daughter. Okay. Cool. I didn't see a crime there. We have like 3 more. Edward Abadi, a tavern keeper, has been accused of adding dried conifer needles to his sausage. The truth came out when one of his clients noticed that they tasted strange. The enraged innkeeper tugged him on the stool and threw him out of the building. Well, if you're doing that, that's gross. Okay, 2 sergeants. Gregory and Lucian have been stealing gunpowder from military warehouses. Whenever they manage to get a hold of the military pass, they then... Ooh. That's bad. Freaking aristocrats, man. I mean, that's... Like, there we go. See? I was trying to make it at least everyone, like, above 50%, so they're gonna keep going up. They're gonna go up. He's gonna go down a little bit, but he's still high enough. Sign this paper. Use our fancy seal. Boom. And we were at, like, 50-50 on these. Thank you. Even the least powerful deserve justice. So, everything is pretty. +8. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the aristocrats. Our reputation went down. Why did our reputation go down? Is it just because of the... I'm sure it's just because of the, all this jazz. Okay. We're done. Maybe. Okay, so... Now it's our dinner conversation. What do you have on Pache? Like many others, he was profiting from the Roland's whorehouse. When you cut it off, it was decided that Pache would arrange your assassination. The mayor has strong allies, Stanton being one of them, so we cannot simply attack him. We need to target his family. Pardon? I heard rumors that his daughter is in a relationship that many would consider unacceptable. She is involved with another woman, and moreover, the said lady consorts with... Oh, it's like Muscadins, or is it like Muscadins? I forgot to say that one. If you use that knowledge, Pache will begin to make mistakes. Terrified that the scandal could be brought to light, his allies will notice and lose faith in him. Will that be enough? Only if you gain his trust first. He must be convinced that you know nothing about his involvement in the attempted assassination. I have a plan. But first we need to do something about the whorehouse taken over by the Rolands. Why is that? Pache loves gambling. Okay. There's, like, always nothing that, like, everyone likes. I mean, everyone's relationships are pretty good. I feel like if we do dinner with friends for the convention, because that'll get him up all the way. Let's see. Get our son up. Always our wife is so unhappy, and I don't understand why. Ah, I forgot. I don't remember how to do this. Okay. Well, they just moved. I don't know what just happened there. Inspection incoming. In 3 days, the officials come to assess the progress on your monument. Try your best to... I need to suppress that, don't I? But he's wounded. He's inciting the crowd. He's taking over the section. We don't want the bruisers. Oh, he's wounded, though. So I can't... Can I do anything if he's injured? Doesn't appear I can really do anything with him. Let's increase that. I don't want to lure enemy agents. District's fully upgraded. I guess if I just have to fight, I guess. I don't know, man. What's the intrigue? Jean Nicolas Pache. The assassins who tried to take your life must have been paid by someone, and everything points to the mayor of Paris. He is too cautious to let you attack him. You must catch him off guard. Okay, we need 3 successes. And we need 6 for a bonus. Choose action. If you want to lure Patrick, you must first do so with class. The brothel taken from Roland would be the perfect trap, but we still have to make it even more luxurious by adding gambling to the range it offers to dice, for example. As an artist, David would surely add a certain extravagance that will tempt even an idler like Pache, and he will not expect it. Pache likes to gamble with his money. We should expand the brothels to include games of... So... I'm gonna do that one. Yeah. Okay, so we just gonna let that go, right? Okay. Let's check out. We have 6 days, and we're at 6% on the statue. I cannot see this building. I mean, we're gonna do terrible on this inspection. So you don't. I have 4 more influence. Sure. Oh wait, did I do that? Oh, I did. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I forget what I will remember how to do this in a second. Sorry, guys. Act 1, Liberté, Day 16. Okay, to Alexis Fidel. I've been told that you wish to have an urgent meeting and talk about the suspects of your attempted assassination. I am more than happy to discuss it. Is that a success? Okay. A man by the name of Blaise Roy paid your wife a visit. It turns out they used to be emotionally involved. Ray borrowed money from 2 Parisian banks to open a weaving shop, and as you guessed, the business did not work out. He tried to postpone the payment for the loans, and while one of the banks agreed, the other did not. Roy hopes they will use your position to help him. He's putting pressure on your wife, claiming that she owes him. Why don't we investigate the matter? Yeah, we lost 2 influence points on that. Everything's... Wait, St. Just is lying. During one of the regular disputes at the cafe, the brazen St. Just suggested that all judges are corrupt. Dang it. Judge noticed that you were making the wrong choices. What? What do you mean? Oh wait, no, that was the enemy of the courthouse. Never mind. I was about to say... Oop. I was about to say, like, excuse me. I tried to help people with this. Minister's life fled. Okay, so that's the only thing new. Jeez, okay. Let's look at the case file. We accused Raphael of conspiring against the revolution. In his workshop, the old monarchist has been making propaganda materials that depict the Capets surrounded by a court entourage and soldiers. Suspicion of his offense came to light at the beginning of the month. At that time, Citizen Raphael establishment was already under surveillance. When we were certain that the suspect had indeed made all the propaganda materials himself, an officer in disguise was sent to conduct an interview inside the workshop. Answering the interrogator's questions, he allegedly stated that the product he was offering was called chess, an ancient game. Oh. What's wrong with chess? The true face of the crime was revealed, however, upon the demonstration of the rules of this allegedly Eastern pastime in the game produced by Raphael. The king is the central and most important piece. Really? We're talking... Oh my goodness. The interviewer questioned about it several times, and the accused repeatedly insisted that the rules do not allow for the king to be taken. The queen, in turn, is the strongest piece. That's how chess works. Are they gonna just want me to kill him? How? That's not a reference! Hold on. Okay, yeah, everyone wants acquittal. I am all for acquittal on this. Oh, I should... Crap. It seems to me that this time our friends from the guard got ahead of themselves. I still need to question him. Introduce yourself. Raphael, a craftsman of grace. Do you engage in propaganda activities? What exactly? Propaganda. Have you been persuading people to support the return to the monarchy? To the guillotine. No. He's made a freaking chess game. I've done no such thing. I always just sat in my workshop and worked as always. Yeah, you're fine, dude. Let's do the questions. Okay. So... okay. Demonstration of the rules. Workshop is the crime scene. Okay. Monarchist. He's not... Is that part of personality? Okay, that's his personality, apparently. The White King. So we still have the Capes, demonstration of the rules, and the White King. I don't think the destroyed Bastille is part of it. When I say that, is that the method? Okay, that's the method. Oh, there's more. Okay. Would the Capes be counter-revolution? Okay. Demonstration of the rules, and then that. Demonstration of the rules, is that method? No. Is that course of events? Okay. The Bastille... Counter-revolution? Okay, so we got all the questions. We know we want this man to be innocent, so... we have to also... answer all those, and then we need to determine a verdict. Obviously, if we say acquittal... Really? That makes you that angry? Well, I'm glad I did the freaking fast trials then, because that's a little ridiculous for a freaking chess game. I'm sorry. Okay. Did you show that game to anyone who was willing? Chess? It's not my game, but yes, I have taught hundreds of people how to play. Playing cards also features a king and queen, so exactly. Is this game about protecting the king? That is the goal. Why the king and not the nation? I wouldn't know. This game is 100 years old. Could you not have changed the rules? I wouldn't know how to, after all. I'm just a simple craftsman, not... But could you have chosen a different product to manufacture? Is that correct? Well, I could have, but I didn't think of it. Does the game feature a king and queen? Indeed. Who invented this game? I don't know. They say it was an ancient game from Persia or India or somewhere. Liar. Louis supporters are always liars. I only know as much as my father taught me. He also produced this game? In his old age, after he sold his farm. Okay. The guard's interrogator claims that some of your pawns are reminiscent of the Bastille towers. They are. Why? Because in chess you need to make towers like those on a castle. Oh, that's the rooks. That wouldn't be the pawns. But why identical to the Bastille's towers? I've never seen any others, so I copied the ones I knew. Is this prosecutor blind or stupid? Okay. So we're gonna say... I'm gonna say... Okay, what was the goal? It's protecting the king. We didn't... I'm scared. Okay, so we need to ask another question. I'm gonna say no. I don't... I'm gonna say, did you conceal your workshop? Did you conceal your workshop? Not at all. It's on the ground floor and I have a signboard. There's a narrow door and the display window is tiny, but the rent is low. Are you brave, bold, or just stupid? I do not understand. Why would I want to attract customers. Why would I hide? Where did you get some... What were you preparing? Preparing? Well, I made the pieces for wood first, then I painted them. The people stopped buying recently. What do you mean? Chess used to be bought by mainly the highborn and the clergy, but now obviously they have other things on their minds. Did you hear that? It's a confession. Okay, well he used to, so... He said the highborn. When I say there was a sign on the street... I'm gonna go with that. I don't want to make this man seem any guiltier, because I want him to be acquitted. Okay. So I'm gonna say he's acquitted. He's not guilty. Common folk obviously are gonna be pissed, but like, if I say death penalty, like, I'm dropping these guys really low. At least here, they're kind of evened out. You can never make everyone happy. That's just what I've learned in this game, and it's like basic rules of life anyways as well. I hereby declare Raphael not guilty. This accusation was completely absurd. The judge is a loyal lapdog. No, it's freaking absurd. Oh, cool. We got 4 out of 4. Got influence and reputation. Oh. Like I said, that was a little bit ridiculous. I'm sorry. Cutscene? Or dinner? Cutscene. Hello.
It is good to finally meet you in person.
Is it though? I thought he was trying to kill us.
I am truly sorry that you had to face such terror.
No, you're not.
If I only knew the bastard behind that despicable crime.
Why was the man at the door? Oh, okay. Let's see. So we're gonna... We have 3, so we can reveal all of them. So, okay. So what I remember, whenever it's withdrawn, you really want to be either manipulative or aggressive. So the assassination. So I feel like with that, we kind of want to be maybe aggressive. If he's oversensitive, you either want to... Only Pache could help. Maybe manipulation? It's either that or, like, humility, I think. Moral principles must win, and he's carefree. Carefree is usually carelessness or humility. Let's go carelessness. Because I think you have to also think of, like, what the topic is at hand whenever you choose one of these. The brothel that we are handing over, it's oversensitive, so... Humility, and then looking for a friend. Bullheaded. Bullheaded, I know you can do with aggression as well. Ooh, okay, so we got perfect. So, on the oversensitive, maybe we should have done manipulative there. Okay, so we'll, let's commence our persuasion.
I promised myself I would get the people who wanted to kill me.
Nice.
Who was it that dared? I will feed the guillotine with their blood.
It is absolutely understandable that you wish to get them.
Yes.
Everyone I asked told me that Jean-Nicolas Pache was not a man who would turn a blind eye to such vile acts. Are the people of Perry wrong?
Maybe I shouldn't use
I
so many
feel
influence.
flattered by the fact that you see me as such an enlightened defender of the city.
These people are dead. It has already been decided.
He's satisfied. I don't think
Nevertheless,
we really need to
instead
worry
of killing
about
some random suspects,
picking the other one.
I would rather get the right people on the first attempt.
And I mean, we can try manipulation.
Madame Roland's facility needs reliable managers. Otherwise, it might be used for wicked purposes, or even turned against us. And if I could share the profits with you...
Ooh. Aggressive.
This alliance is something that we both need. Nobody rejects the judge of the tribunal's outstretched hand. I will not accept your refusal.
Strong
I will
argument.
accept your hand, because this alliance will make a better life for us and all Parisians.
I will say the animation with everything is kind of interesting. Oh, we got Revolutionaries endorsements +6. I like it. I like it. Now it's dinner time. Is she not gonna be happy? Okay, no, she's happy. Oh wait, I forgot to even look what the family wanted. Literally, it's like, screw Grandpa, or like, screw everyone else. Let's just get all these back up to the top. Grandpa can... Really? You're that against going on an evening stroll with the family? Hypocrite, I say. Hypocrite. Now we gotta do this jazz. Oh, we have a picture now. Monarchist scheme. It was Reynard all along. An agent cried his superior's surname just before he died. Reynard. Once you reveal this information, his people will struggle to stay on the streets of Paris. Is there anything to gain from silence then? Well, there would surely be a commotion in the city. People would start hunting the hidden traitors. Maybe real power would stem from a battle, but from a silent alliance. What are you trying to tell me with this? So where's Reynard? Oh, Reynard's real high up there. The eminent of Paris, ruling over the city's trade and involved in any and all profitable ventures. He suppresses all dissident, and evidenced by the incident with the stall of Alexis Fidel's father, a member of the aristocrats. Why can I not talk? He retired from the public life after the outburst of the revolution. No one is quite sure what his motives are, except for multiplying his fortune. Okay. Let's look at the intrigue before we do this. Okay, meeting with the mayor was a success. So, what is this one? Before we act, David must confirm the nature of the relationship the mayor's daughter has with Beatrice Caron. If they're having an affair, he will be furious, and you will help him to make that mistake. We need... How do we resolve it? What is this? I'm gonna do espionage. Could be a mistake, but I feel like espionage would... Because if I do diplomacy, there's a chance I could be like, just deny it. Right? I feel like with espionage, you know, you'll hear all the secrets and you know everything. So we're gonna go espionage. 70% chance of success. Nice, nice. Okay, so hopefully that works. How's our monument doing? 12%! We're working there, we're working on it. Influence points 3. That's 1%, but we have control of that. We also have control of that. But he's inciting the crowd. What does this do for me? Let's, what is... I mean, fervor is kind of high. Lower the crowd's fervor. Increase influence. Right? And we don't have any influence points to do anything else. So I guess we just end the day. Did things go to crap? Or are we still good? Oh, we're immediately in the next trial. Oh, how do we have aristocrats -2? What happened? Is it because we said innocent? Oh no, it's still minister's wife fled. Good relationship with elder son. Saints lying, enemy of the courthouse, relationship with father, lots of things doing this. How much time do you have left? We have 4 days left on the minister's wife. We're done with being an enemy of the courthouse. Or no, we're on the last day of enemy at the courthouse. And then we have one more day of the guy lying. But I think right now, since we are at the start of day 17 and we're about to start a new trial, I think this is a good stopping point for me. Oh, also though, before we go, Revolution's okay, I like to check this before we do this. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be going for death on this one. Because even though that one, I don't like how low that one's dropping. So we're going to be going for death. No matter what I feel about this case, I guess. Unfortunately. I mean, the chess one was kind of easy. It was kind of like, really? Yeah, serious? But this one might be a little different. I haven't looked at the files yet. So without further ado, I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this. And I hope to see y'all next time.